worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. It's Friday, April 7th. I'm sitting in my car doing my vlog because I had to go run around to get some stuff this morning. Oh, I should show you. I went and picked up some items this morning. I got this Empoli great glass vase, I suppose you could be, right? Anyway, and then I got me my rum and coke that I use on weekends sometimes. I got this cute little acrylic bracelet. I'm getting ready to go into Goodwill, so before I go to work. So yeah. So it'll be in my. These things are going to be in my auction tonight on Whatnot. I'm gonna do an auction today. These here are there's 8 of them. They're 8 vintage glass drawer handles or knobs, and they're great. They're glass and acrylic. So yeah, 8 of them. They all match. And then I also got, where is it? This. It is a lucite rainbow ring. Very cool. And then I got this pink Fenton ashtray for $4. It was great. It was a great steal. Look at this. This thing is fantastic. Yeah, so I went and picked those up. Those are all going to be in my Whatnot auction tonight. It's Friday, so I'm doing an auction tonight so I can, sell some stuff, hang out with everybody on Whatnot. Sorry, I'm trying to put it all back together without breaking anything. No, we want it the other way. Sorry. Anyway, so I didn't have time to do a vlog downstairs today. I am going to do my live sale, my auction on live on Whatnot again. I haven't done one since Monday for some reason. I just haven't been feeling it this week. So I haven't done one since Monday, and Mondays went well. So anyway, yeah, I went and got that stuff to add to my auction for tonight, and then I'm gonna go in Goodwill and see if hopefully I can find stuff. Sorry, I always have a hard time following where I'm supposed to be looking. The green dot, whatever. And see if I can find some extra things to put in the auction. And it's Easter weekend, so today's Good Friday. The kids are off school, so my husband is home with them. And we're not doing anything. My brother has COVID, so we're not getting together. But Easter is Sunday, so I kind of wanted to relax on Sunday anyway, and just make some finger foods and stuff for us at home, and maybe binge watch some movies or something. I don't know. My kids are teenagers, so they're not like, oh, let's go hunt some Easter eggs. They want their own time. They don't, right? Alex, he probably would want to go to somebody's house to do something, but we're not going to. We're going to stay home. Yeah, so I was just doing this vlog real quick before I go into Goodwill in a few minutes here. They're going to open in about 8 minutes, and I wanted to show you that stuff that I went and picked up, and then when I get home, I'll have to hurry up and clean it, take pictures real quick, and add it to the catalog for Whatnot. So I do have a link in my description that if you wanted to join Whatnot, you could click it and you would get $15 discount off of anything you buy in your first purchase to anyone, whether to me or anybody else. You would get $15 credit. So, and if you click the $200 thing on the Whatnot website, then that, and refer that I had referred you, then that would also, be cool. And it would help go towards my channel. It wouldn't cost you anything. Anyway, So I'm going to get ready to go. And I hope you all, I have to go here and then I got to go get coffee, my fake coffee, and for me and my coworker, and then go to work. So I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you have a good Easter. Have a good weekend. And I will see you on Monday. Just to check. I know. Don't see anything. These are still here. Oh, look at that. Look at that guy. That guy's here. We like him. He's great. I had to do a voiceover because the music was too loud. I didn't know the song that was about to play, but I don't want to get in trouble. That vase that I did put it in there, and I drove it around the whole time through the whole store. And it wasn't until I got to the counter that I realized how much the orange paint had been worn off. So I ended up putting it back. I did take this mug, this owl coffee mug, just because it was cool owl pottery mug, and owls always do well. So I took that with me. It had 3 mugs, like a mom and 2 babies, 3 mugs. It had 3 owls on the front, a mom and the 2 babies, and then on the back was just the mom, I think. I did pick this up. It was Italian, but one of the flowers was chipped off, so I ended up putting it back. I was trying to see if it said Italy under there, and it did say that, but it didn't matter because that right there where I pointed, that's where it was broke. I try to not have to do voiceovers, but they play the music in this store really loud. So I often have no choice but to do this. But I don't mind. I don't mind doing voiceovers. I think they help you get points across better. I did find these 3 vintage ashtrays. The 2 on the left, I believe, were Ortogiri, and the other one was another pattern. But I remember these patterns from when I was a kid. My mom used to have dishes in those patterns. So I took them. They were in great condition. They had no damages to them. I thought that was great. I was thinking about pointing out that somebody donated a bunch of porcelain, or Nippon, not old Nippon, but newer Nippon pieces. But I'm just going to look around for a little bit. I'm still trying to stay in my certain size of things I get. That vase to me was kind of big. I'm trying to stay a little smaller than that, even though in the auction I have a lot of big items. So I was going to do on this night, and on this is Friday that I'm filming this video, but I'm going to do on Saturday morning, and I'm replacing all the big items I had in it with smaller items so that they're easier to ship and pack. The bigger items, they take so much space to pack. But I do like to sell them. The bigger items often go for more money, but they also sometimes don't because people don't want to have to pay the shipping for them. I'm trying to stay within, I don't know, like 8 inches tall if possible. I try to stay around there. But, sometimes you just come across a cool piece and you just don't want to not get it. You just had to take the chance. I did end up selling my GoPro today on Facebook, and I did pretty well with it. It was a GoPro and a whole kit that I'm selling. Well, not anymore. Somebody bought it, so I liked that cup, but it was faded. The paint on it was faded. I don't often find a lot in the glasses, but I always check, especially for Waterford, because whenever I find Waterford, I sell it. The empty cart, that was just so disappointing to look over there and see that. But I didn't really find anything interesting in the coffee mugs either, even though they have a lot of them. But they were all just regular coffee mugs, or kitschy ones that say some kind of saying or word from a gift shop or, things like that. So I'm going to keep looking around. I love coming here on Friday mornings because I often sometimes, like for the first, like maybe 20 minutes, I'm alone. There's maybe one or two other people that come in, but usually when I get here on Friday mornings, I'm by myself. And I get, the first look. I'm sorry, I keep yawning. I get first look at things. I'll take a quick glance as fast as I can, before people start piling in, because it's like usually like not 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden I can hear like just chaos, people everywhere. And I only have a certain amount of time on Friday mornings to come here to find things, because I got about 25 minutes to look around and find what I'm going to find before I got to leave to go and get coffee and then go to work. My boss, he sometimes gets irritated because he always wants me to be there first thing. But he knows on Fridays that I go to Goodwill. So I already set a date in a few weeks on the weekend of May 12th is the town of Cortland garage sales. And I left a note on the bulletin board this morning when I got to work that Friday, May 12th, I will not be at work because I will be going to the town of Cortland garage sales. And my boss was like, "What the hell?" when I got there, and it was hilarious. And I was like, "Why? It's the time. I told you, I go to this, I'm going." And he was like, "Rah," and growled, as he always does. When it pertains to me, he growls, but usually gives in and just, he knows this is important to me. So I was just looking in the Christmas aisle and just around it, things. Yeah, you see it up there? I'm looking at these figurines and then I see it. Look at that. Fairy light just in there. It's a Homeco fairy light, but that's okay. It's still fairy light at a Goodwill. and that's cool. I was shocked when I saw it. I was so excited that I found another fairy light in Goodwill. I think I've found about 4 or 5 so far, like in random Goodwills around. But in this one, that's I think my third good fairy lamp. And now I'm looking for one of those battery-operated candles to put in it for pictures. And I'm just really up close trying to find one. Any other time when I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere. You find them everywhere. But no, not today. I could not find one of those little dinky. It's crazy because I know that I bought some at a thrift store once, and I can't find any of them, the ones that I bought. I don't know. When I moved, I don't know, I misplaced them or something, and I'm still hoping that I'll find one, and I just keep looking through the candles, but I am having no luck. I am just finding regular candles. Tons and tons of regular candles, or those scentsy things that, go in candle warmers. But yeah, I try. I picked this little candle holder up. It was 99 cents, and I put it in my cart because I was thinking about it for a giveaway. But when I get to the register, I ended up putting it back because I had stuff that I could do for giveaways. So I didn't see the point in buying something to give it away. I'm not a huge fan of having to do the giveaways, but apparently they help, so I do them. Sometimes I forget to do them, but most of the time I remember. Often I'll do them all at the same time so that I can just get them over with, because I know people are like anxious and waiting. That was a clear apothecary jar, and I did take it. The lady was letting me look at the cart, but that apothecary jar was the only thing I found on the cart right then. So I go through at least 3 to 4 times through the aisles just because I missed that fairy lamp. When I first went through that aisle, I did not see it. I saw it on the second round, And that's why I go through 3 or 4 times, because I miss things. I don't always see them right away. Something, my eyesight is bad too, but I would have been so angry at myself had I missed that. I guess I wouldn't have known, because I would have just not got it and didn't know it. I would have never known it was there. But, anyway, so tomorrow morning I'm going to do a live auction where I'm on camera. I'm not going to do it from behind. I want to do that again. I liked it the other day when I did it. So I am going to try it tomorrow on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. I was just checking out what this was. I didn't really understand it. It kind of looked like a checkerboard game with shot glasses, but I wasn't sure. I was looking at these, the plate stands, but they were really weak plastic ones. I wanted one to take pictures of the Fenton ashtray that I had got from a local, a customer in the community. But they were too weak to hold it. It was heavy. The Fenton ashtray is heavy. So that wouldn't have worked for me. But, all right, I'm going to look around a minute. I really liked this big green planter back there. And I was commenting to myself that I wish my husband liked the planters that I like for his fancy garden. I was making jokes because my husband has been working on our garden, and he's been doing it. He's been working on the front garden area. He's doing a really good job, but he's like obsessed with it, and it's driving me nuts. Because he keeps saying, "Oh, I just need this, and then I'll be done." And he says that like 10 times a day. And it's like, it's never going to get done. It's huge. And then he's going to have to move to the backyard where it's a whole nother world. Another ton of yard stuff to do he hasn't even got to yet. But it just makes me laugh because he keeps thinking he's almost done, but isn't. And so I tease him about it. Anyway, but he is doing a really good job. He's already done a cool section with lights and color rocks, and his sister brought him some more color glass rocks. I was looking at this purse. It looked vintage, but then there was a tag inside that said made in China. So I didn't think it was vintage anymore once I saw that. Yeah, he's doing great. He has done a lot of work on our house since we moved in. So I do appreciate all that he does. I do. I'm just always so busy. I'm so busy either doing auctions, listing on eBay, listing on whatnot, shopping for them, packing. It's like, I feel like it's all I do is work. I go to my full-time job and then I do this job. But, I'm not complaining. I love both my jobs, and it's just so much fun to me to do what I'm doing. I spent a lot of years working at jobs. A lot of years working at jobs that I hated, that I didn't want to work at, that I didn't want to do anymore. I liked them at first, but, after so many years, I wanted to find a job that really suited me. And I finally am in that place where I have 2 jobs that I love. And that was a lot of pink depression glass in there. I couldn't buy all that. But anyway, I finally have 2 jobs that I really love a lot, and they mean everything to me. My day job working for Moline's Lock and Key in DeKalb for Bruce Moline. He's my boss. And then my reseller job on eBay and on whatnot. So I'm still looking for a candle, and I think I've got one now, but I don't know. We'll have to see if it works. It probably needs new batteries, because heaven forbid something in Goodwill with batteries in it work. I was checking that over to make sure I didn't miss any chips or cracks. But I took this candle. I'm going to try it and see if it works. I'm looking to see what kind of batteries are in there. But I could clearly see some corroded ones. But I took it anyway, just to give it a shot. Anyway, Yeah, I love my jobs, and I am going to do the best I can to make it become successful as a reseller and do live sales on whatnot, and hopefully someday on Instagram, and then eventually on YouTube. So I think I'm getting close to the time where I got to go. It's getting to where I got to go to get my fake coffee from Starbucks. It's really just like a chocolate milkshake. It tastes like. So I'm gonna. I think that was all I ended up getting was what I have right here, and so I'm gonna head out and let you finish this video. Okay, so I am going to get ready to go. I got me a fairy lamp, a nice art glass vase. I got me some vintage pottery ashtrays, vintage out cup, and a apothecary jar. Today has been a great morning. So I got to get out of here because I got to go and get my fake coffee and go to work. And then go home and get ready for my auction. So, have a good day.
Hearts worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll